Welcome to a Matt Lautner Cattle on the Road update with special commentary from Matt Lautner himself. Let's hear what Matt had to say about these cattle.
That Rock P. Hardings is extremely hairy, awesome neck, really sound, wide-faced. He's really excited about this one. He said the cow this one's out of is double carrier for hair, and Boardwalk obviously throws really hairy calves also. So the combination of the two, he said that one will never go through the stage where she checks out. She'll have that swag all the way through. So, right, yeah. Gene Ramsey chopper wood calf. Now, the thing about the chopper woods that we're really excited about is the smoothness of shoulder and the extra functionality of the rear and front legs. Those calves are going to make exceptional show cattle from a soundness perspective, and that's one of the leading things that judges are picking them on nowadays. And I'm just really excited to bring this effort back to Adel, Iowa for our October sale. R.D. Nelson, bodacious heifer, she was, we were told to go there by Gordy. That's Andrew Clark from Ohio. He does some business with R.D. Nelson, and anyhow, the heifer was extremely hairy. She was really sound and good shoulders and big-footed. She had so much hair, she looked like a buffalo. Nice heifer. R.D. Nelson's Monopoly steer was extremely stout, square hip. One of them heat wave looking monopolies. I mean, from a stoutness perspective, just a really nice calf. Gonna be one that feeds out real good. Be interested to see that one. A little more age. It was a little bit younger than his bodacious heifer, but still just one of them that's gonna have a lot of quality going forward. Gary Conrad Boardwalk was a cherry red steer calf that he had already sold. Gary raises a lot of older calves, some decemvuaries as he calls them, and I mean, I guess from a standpoint of sales, it was nice to go there and see 90% of his calves side by Lautner bulls were already in the sold tent, and that red Boardwalk was a standout, really big boned and really hairy, good hips, just looked like an awful good feeding sort of a calf. Steve Watson's Monopoly bull calf was probably the stoutest calf that we've seen so far. Still had very good structure, a little bit of paint. We're excited to add him to our bull lineup for 2013. He'll be one that is in consideration for our Denver bull displays. We're just real happy to get that bull. Also because he's out of an exceptional cow that Steve Watson purchased from Barry Narwatski, a 7/8 main cow that has some sooner influence there. Mark Essie is one of my oldest friends in the cattle business. Known him since I was showing cattle myself back in the 90s. He lives in Glenville, Minnesota. This particular calf is out of a purebred Simmental cow, and looks to me like, obviously, that's as nice of a foundation semi as we've run across so far, and just a real exceptional calf. The Larry Norris bodacious bull calf, we went to Larry's house, and one thing I'll say about that is way in the backwoods. It was a 30-minute trip, and we went by many Amish farms and a few horse and buggies, and it was just sure interesting getting there. Once we got to the farm, that calf's extremely stout, sound, big bodied. He's out of a purebred Simmental cow. So if that one's cut for a steer, he'd either be a Simmental or a main steer, being out of bodacious. Still a lot of quality there. Looks like that calf's going to feed awful nice. Green Oaks Monopoly out of a dirty, hairy female. That female, that's her second calf, and that just shows the quality of Monopoly whenever you can breed have a calf out of a first calf heifer and breed her back to Monopoly, and out of her second calf, to have that sort of quality is just, it's what we're all after, and make sure is an endorsement on the quality of calves out of Monopoly and Cabanese out of Monopoly on second calf heifers. Tim Schaefer came on this week as MLC distributor in the state of Indiana. We were fortunate enough to go to dinner with Tim, and he just is showing a lot of energy for the business, and happy to have him on the team. He's running a very first-class operation there out of Hagerstown, Indiana, and he's had a lot of success with Lautner sired calves over the past 24 months. Thanks for coming to MLC, Tim.
Hi, my name's Scott Shelby from College Station, Texas. I'm a second-year vet student there at Texas A&M. Also did some of my master's research and work there in reproductive physiology at Texas A&M. Prior to that, I judged on a national winning team at Flint Junior College in Burnham, Texas. Then went on up to Texas A&M, where I did my undergraduate. Was also on the livestock judging team there as well. Was an All-American on that team. After that, went into vet school. And on a side note, I'd like to say hi to my beautiful girlfriend, Ashley Judge. Think about her every day out here on the road. Never been more excited about traveling up and down on the road with Matt Lautner. And I think that's about all I have. And to clarify a few rumors, I have been accused of being the songbird of my generation, some local country music stages.